everyone, so I wanted to do a quick video to give an update on the car that hit me. I have a small unboxing to do and my book writing, as well as test out this camera that I just got for to put onto my monitor so I can do videos and video calls with that versus having to do any type of setting up my laptop or my tablet. Words fail me. But anyways, the camera that I got is this autofocus HD video webcam. I am hoping that this is picking up audio. It says it has a microphone in it, so we will see how well the audio picks up. Okay, so before we get into this stuff about my toe and the car hitting me and all that, let's talk about my book. I finished it. I'm so happy. I should have stats, but I don't. But this is, I can pull it up real quick. I've got it on my computer. Hang on. Let's see. Craving Silence is the name of it, and it is at 121 pages, single spaced, so more if you do double space, and it is at 87,684 words. So pretty substantial. This is my rough draft. I did a quick edits of grammar and I need to finish cleaning this shelf so I can put like my writing books on there. But anyways, side note. I finished like grammar and spelling errors and sent it off with a couple of friends, my sister-in-law, and then my aunt and my mom. So we will see what happens, what they think of it. But I definitely still need to go through some more drafts before I can say it's finished and ready to go to like a publisher. But I can definitely say that it's finished. And this novel I started 5 years ago, so 2020, 2019, something around there. So yeah, it's finished. I think last year was 5 years. So I think it was 2019 is when I started. So technically we're going on year 6. But that's it for the book for right now. I don't want to give away anything, so I'm not going to really be talking about the book too much until it gets to the final stages, because things can change between now and then. So let's go ahead and get into the haul. I have 4 packages in front of me. Sorry about the noise if it's loud. I'm just literally dumping stuff to the side because, this one came all beat up. I have a lot of recycle, including this giant box that I need to take downstairs. So the first thing I got is Lifeline's pin diffuser. I have 2 of their pins already. I have the Walk in the Woods one and the In Bloom one. So Walk in the Woods I used for writing this particular novel because my trash can is behind me for some reason. Whatever. Okay. Because it's very woodsy, walk in the woods, and she is I can never pronounce the word. She plays a cello, a celloist, I don't know. Anyways, she plays the cello, so she's got those woodsy um, sense to her of like uh, the 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 rosin for the bow itself, the body of the cello, all of those things combined, and that's kind of how she smells. Not in a bad way, just the smell of her. Um, 1 second. It is 2 o'clock. Sorry about that. Okay, so I have the In Bloom one, which is honeysuckle and vanilla, gardenia and grapefruit, lavender and chamomile, and jasmine and amber. Walk in the Woods is um, fir balsam and sandalwood, cypress and vetiver, cedarwood and violet, and pine and patchouli. So now I have this one, which is Crisp Mountain Air, and it is uh, Davania and fig, cornmeal and peony, wild mint and lavender, peppermint and rosemary. So I got that one, but wait, there's more. I ended up buying their entire line, which isn't that many. I think there's only like 6. There's 5 that you can buy on Amazon, and there was a 6th one that I got that's not supposed to be here till like mid-January. Um, but now it's not showing up on Amazon anymore, so I don't know. I'm struggling with this box, guys. Ooh. So I don't know if you can't buy it and they're just going to refund me it, or what is actually going to happen. Okay, so then I got, they changed the design for the Spice Rush one. I got Citrus Grove and Spice Rush. Citrus Grove is grapefruit and lilac, lemon and lavender, bergamot and vanilla, orange and honey. Ooh, the orange and honey sounds really good. And then Spice Rush doesn't tell you, it doesn't break it down like the other one does. It just says featuring notes of cinnamon, berry, star anise, and vanilla to inspire 4 distinct well-being goals, which is energy, calm, focus, and joy. They all produce the same thing. So I don't know. I wonder. Let's open it up. Maybe. Okay. So when you open it up, it looks like this. You got the cartridge in a protective case with an extra pen refill. And then you have safety instructions on how to travel with it safely so it doesn't break the pin. But no, it does not have what the actual scent combinations are. So, there's that. I got the Storymatic 6 trillion stories in one little box. Which one will you tell? So it's like kind of like, I don't know if it's prompts. Let's open it up and see. It's to help you write stories and get ideas. Okay. So it's got 2 different color cards, reds and oranges, and the red cards says like secret meeting, if only what was said could be taken back. The orange cards say things like employee any fast food restaurant, person who should not be in charge. That would go really good with the if only things could be taken back. And it's got the little how to actually um, do the thing. So, draw 2 gold cards, combine them to create your main character. For example, if you're a boxer in person with a devastating secret, your character is a boxer with a secret. Now draw 2 copper cards. Let these cards lead you into a story. Perhaps you draw a mirror and sudden return a forgotten memory. There's a story in those cards. All you have to do is tell it. There are, however, two laws that must be followed. 1, your main character must change from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. And 2, do not kill your main character. So, there is that. And then, apparently they have a synopsis one and a memory one. I'm going to have to look those up and see what they are about, because now I'm curious. But for right now, let's just put everything back in here, nice and tight. So yeah, Storymatic. This is probably going to go on my desk somewhere. I just don't know where yet. I'm still trying to figure out my desk. It's brand new. I've had it for like a week. And I'm trying to figure things out still. The last one, I think, is from my mom. Yeah. So, I don't know. I think that's all that she got me. I don't know if you really need to see this or not, but it's, Zento's Toe Wrap Balance and Comfort Cushion Fabric Toe Wraps for broken or hammer toes. And that leads me into what's going on with the car crash. So I settled. So upset. I settled. I was like, okay, the insurance is only going to cover X amount. X, Y amount's going to go to the ER visit. I understand that. I'm going to get Z amount. Not even 5 minutes after I got off the phone call with them, with the insurance company, I get a call from an orthopedic surgeon, and he's there like, hey, we're going to schedule you. When can you come in? The earliest we have is like the end of January. I'm like, hold up. Why are you calling me? Who are you? And I was going to answer the phone because I don't typically answer phone calls I don't remember, but it said ortho on it, and my husband works in hospital settings, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't him. Apparently they got a referral from her toe. It's like, great, I have no idea what's going on now. So, I make an appointment with my PCP to figure out what the referral was for. I first make the appointment with ortho because they're like, get it on the books, so that way it's there, because it's going to take a while. It's January 29th is the appointment. So then I make the appointment with my PCP. And he's like, oh yeah, I usually do the referral first before I have the patient come in, because if it needs to be a referral, it takes a long time, blah, 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 blah. Okay, makes sense. Then he proceeds to tell me was a straight line break or fracture is now something called like a communicative. That sounds like you're trying to communicate with somebody. Hang on. Let's look this up. Fracture types. Um, communicative. Yes, communicative, which basically means that my bone now looks like that. Sorry for the really bright glare for a second. So, it looks like that. So, being me, Google, how do you heal that? Because only part of it is healing. The rest of it is not healing. The accident happened on October 25th. This is now January 8th. It should definitely be healed by now. And it's not. So, I'm still in pain. Not as much pain as I was when it first happened, but I am still in pain. And I go to the doctor. They tell me all that. Um, I Google how to heal or what's the best treatment for it. And it's surgery. And it's surgery where they put pins and needles or rods or cables or something like that to kind of zip line everything back together. Or zipper, I guess is a better word, everything back together. And I have no idea what my prognosis is going to be. I am hoping it is just um, PT, physical therapy, that I can get away with some sort of physical therapy and be done with it. Most likely, though, it is looking like it's going to be surgery. Maybe 6 to 8 weeks without being able to drive. So we're going to have challenges. We're going to have to figure out how to get the kids to and from school. Thankfully, I don't work. I do volunteer on a 3-day basis at the church. But that stuff can be done from home. Just minor details and things like that. But yeah, the doctor did tell me, I was like, so I'm stuck in the boot until the 29th because I've been in the boot this entire time and I'm sick of it. And he's like, well, for walking around the house, you can use something like this to go ahead and wrap your toe. But then he tells me, don't wrap it too tight or you're going to lose the toe. So, I can wrap the toe. I can't wrap it too tight. I'm going to lose it. So my mom bought me these that look like you can't overwrap it because I was like not wanting to wrap the toe after he told me that. So, but yeah, that's where we're at on that mess. I'm not going to go into dollar amounts. I think if I had sued her, I could definitely have gotten more, way more. But what my husband always reminds me is when you sue somebody, and I don't know how true this is, like the outcome of this, but when you sue somebody, you're just saying, yes, they owe you money, but you're not saying how much money they have to actually give you. So you can sue them for $1 million, but if they don't have $1 million, I don't know where that money comes from. So that is where I am at right now. I am, especially with this cold weather that Texas is experiencing, that the whole country is experiencing, but it's unusual for Texas. It's been hurting me more and more. I found the thickest ugliest socks that I can find that I own for today and tomorrow because it's supposed to get down to freezing or below freezing, and tomorrow's supposed to be like 32 to 35. Like, it's not going to fluctuate at all but those few degrees, so it's going to be super cold. I'm not looking forward to it because it's also supposed to be raining and cold. I can do rain. I can do put the two together, and I really don't. I'm just having anxiety thinking about driving in the rain, and then add ice on top of that. If there's ice on the roads in the morning, I am not going to the volunteer thing. There's no way I would be able to drive there. And there is a way. I know there is a way. I know that, like, nobody else has this immediate thought of you're going to crash. Well, people may have it, people with anxiety. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to driving tomorrow. So, yay, we'll see what happens. I've been rambling on for 21 minutes now. I think that is enough time to test the video and to test the audio. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off and hope that it picked up the audio so that way I can publish this video. Thanks for watching.